Hello my YouTube friends, once again we're in the cardio room, as you can see by the top. Last night I went out and I went and watched the Justice League, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to give you my cardio movie review. Let's get this done. Alright.
Tell me all your dreams and darkest fantasies. Ooh. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that make.
So guys, what did I think of the movie? I am not a movie reviewer, I am not a movie critic, I'm just a movie goer and a movie lover. For me, I went out there with no expectations, just hoping it was going to be as good as the trailers were showing it to be. And I've got to admit, I enjoyed it. It was a good movie. There you go. You can get yourselves up here. For real, yes, there was always going to be the same issue that there is with every superhero movie that I've ever seen so far to date, and that's the antagonist.
Primitive beings.
The enemy is just fucking weak as fuck. They always are. There was never ever going to be any sense of doom there, especially as they seem to have lightened it a lot. They seem to have put a lot more light and airiness in there, which is something I'm not used to with the DCU universe, you know. To me, with the Batman style of stuff, it's meant to be dark and gritty. That's how it should be. Yeah, so that they brought in a lot more lightness and airiness to it, and added a lot more I tried to add a lot more comedy elements to it.
Do you really think that?
Oh wow, they really just vanished. Huh? Oh. That's rude.
The Aquaman. I hear you can talk to fish.
Was it worked, but it didn't work at the same time, you know. It's bringing it to a different mold, a different category, a different group, if you like. It's trying to make it slightly more like the Marvel side of things.
Oh, that's true.
Because the Marvel side of things is always very, very pretty to look at. There's still good action in that, but it's very, very light, very airy, and very, very picturesque to look at. And that's what they've done with this one, you know. They've brightened up the colours, they've brightened up the whole thing, and it looks stunning on the screen. CGI sometimes is a little bit to be desired on it, you know. The main antagonist, like I say, was weak ass as fuck. For supposed to be like a 7 or 8 foot fucking monster of a guy that was gonna fucking wipe out the bloody world. There was never ever any sense of fucking foreboding or doom. Wasn't there, you know. You just didn't feel it. You knew he was gonna get beat. Yeah, I mean, there's just no fucking sense there of danger at all. But for something just to go out and watch and enjoy and just kick back and relax with, it was a really good movie. I really enjoyed it. You know, it was really good for that side of things. Would it be something I would go back to the big screen and watch again and pay again to watch? No, definitely not.
Yeah, that's what that means.
It's not worthy of going to see it twice on the big screen. Yes, I would honestly say if you're into the comic book style things or superhero style things, yeah, go and see it at the big screen. Yeah, it's worth at least one viewing at the big screen. Especially for me. I love both sides. I love the Marvel comics. Even though I've not read any of them, I love the I love the Marvel movies, and I love the DCU movies. Okay, I'm probably more on the DCU side of things because I grew up being a 40-odd-year-old bloke now. I grew up with Superman, with Batman, and all those type of characters. You know, that they're the ones I grew up with. Yeah, I remember the original Superman movies with Christopher Reeves. they were great for that day. These ones now are even better because the characters, or the people like Henry Cavill, gets themselves into shape so that they can look good in the thing he wears. Obviously back in the day with Christopher Reeves, he wasn't in a great shape. He was okay, but he wasn't a big bodybuilder type thing. He didn't look like a bodybuilder type thing. Whereas I like this new style stuff. One of the things I really loved about this movie was the introduction of some new characters, and the fact that they could make Aquaman cool. Aquaman's always been the butt of a lot of fucking jokes in the DCU universe for years and years and years. It's been the butt of a lot of jokes, and that's just a shitty character. But now,
Chuck.
wow. When he was on the screen, that was some of the great times of it. He just had that electric style personality. The smile on him, it looked like he was having fun with what he was doing. He looked like he was thinking, and he just looked like such a cool fucking dude.
Ride ain't over yet.
My man.
Others again.
Just like a bat. I dig it.
Maybe temporary.
I loved it when he was on. It was just great to see. And the way they done it was amazing. He just had such a fun element to it. The cyborg.
Thanks, Alfred. But I'll take it from here.
Do I know you?
Wasn't fleshed out enough in this thing, so you didn't get to know too much about him. And I think what the major mistake they made with it was that, unlike the Marvel ones, where the Marvel ones introduced you to the characters in that were in single movies first, then brought them together as the Avengers, these ones sort of, you only do a couple of the things from that were adventures, like so Wonder Woman, and Wonder Woman was great again as usual. That's honestly, Gal Gadot is brilliant at it. Yeah, and some people are a bit sceptical, a bit dubious about that thingy, but I think she plays a great part, and I think it's really well done, and I think she's a good thingy for it. So, yeah. So hers was fleshed out obviously already because of the fact that she's already had a Wonder Woman one. Batman won't know because Batman's been around for years. Superman you knew because he'd already had his own thingy. And I'm a big fan of Henry Cavill as Superman. I think he's fucking great at it. Though I didn't like so much Superman versus Batman because it made Superman look weak. Yeah, he looked weak ass in it. He looked like he was almost like a whingy little bugger in it compared to what he did in the first movie, in his standalone movie, which was great. I fucking loved that one. Absolutely loved it. This one, it was great again to see him being the way he should be, which is tough, yet almost having that human side to him. It was great. I just wish that I'd spent more time and had some standalone movies of the other characters before bringing them all together. I think it would have worked better. But hey, who am I to think, you know? I'm just a movie goer. And my final thing towards it is, I enjoyed it. It was a good movie. It wasn't great, wasn't fantastic, it was just good. Yeah. Now, so far as I'm aware, the next movie that I'm really looking forward to seeing is Star Wars. That one, I am really looking forward to seeing that one. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I have been since I was a nipper. I remember the first Star Wars films coming out and going to see them, and I was young. That was what, 1977. I was 6 years old when the first one came out. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, those that have enjoyed this review, please feel free to comment down below. Feel free to let me know what you thought of the movie. There's one thing I've got to say about it. It seemed quite choppy as well. Yeah, very choppy. It seemed to sort of swap and change and jump around a lot. And you could tell, which I didn't know about at first because obviously I'm not, like I say, I'm not a movie critic or anything, that there was two different directors to it. And you could tell because one guy goes for that like the more dark and gritty style of things. The other guy seemed to bring in the comedy elements to it, which was done fairly well, but it just seemed to just be like a change of direction all the time. It was like something changing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It was like it didn't know what it wanted to be. But like I say, this seems like I'm being negative on it, but I'm not, because I actually did enjoy the movie, and I do believe it's worth going to see. It hasn't done well in the box office for some reason, but to me guys, and I do believe that when they bring out the version where they can actually put back in some of the stuff they took out to make it under 2 hours long, I think it'll be worth that then, because it might flesh things out a bit more, because they brought it down to under 2 hours in order to get more movie slots in the friggin' cinemas to make more money, which backfired against them, I think, because I think a lot of people decided, hey, fuck that, you know, they should have made it and kept it as it would have been, which was maybe 2.5 hours long. It probably would have worked better that way. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to get to finish this cardio off. Catch you to the next one.
Bad Wolf. The Big Bad Wolf.